Inconceivable. The real pyramid is heaped. With the prophecy almost fulfilled, the arrival of Caravan has placed my mission and the vacancy in grave danger. Queen Calindra!
My pharaoh, I'm a prisoner. All is lost.
Then what has become of the cube?
I have it now, Pharaoh.
Caravan, you misguided mechanism. You'll destroy us all. My monstrous friends, are you with me?
Could you catch a grouse or a dormouse in a dark house? Prrr, said the cat. Happily ever after. Lasted for about a week and change. And there she was, lying, just splayed out on the floor, glaring at them all. Just please don't touch me, ever. I hate the feel of all that skin. Never opened doors with my bare hands, tipping my boot or a kerchief around the doorknob. Meow, meow, feed me, feed me. God, how do people put up with cats? How about we build a town without any damn children? Seriously, why is nobody being buried? No carts cracking the cobbles, no shovels shifting dirt in the churchyard. A vicious cat is still just as stupid. And so it is with men. Shall it rain? Shall it snow? Don't ask again. I don't know. Hope springs eternal, but you're at the wrong river. When you look into those eyes, your mouth just starts moving on its own. A shabnak, a man-eater of clay and bone and hair, she's the killer. It'll throw yourself in the river, break yourself in the basement, or you'll get sandboxed. Why are you looking at me like that? Feels good to be so very prudent. Prudent is what I mean. I hate handshakes, so viciously intimate, always making me wash my hands. Ugh, the feel of dried soil under my fingernails. My skin is tingling, right on my fingertips. What does that mean? Just don't touch the face afterwards. Just leave the face alone. Well knows the mouse that the cat's out of the house. Run a finger around a wine glass and she sings. Mind you don't cut yourself. Yeah? What? What do you all want from us? I'm flushed. My cheeks are burning, aren't they? I'm afraid of undressing. What if I should spot something on my skin? I can feel the paint peeling off my body. My hair's a tangle, coming out in clumps. I should have been famous, far from here. Do I hear a child cry? I used to sing every day, at dusk. Ha! Such is life. My path was called the Angel of Death. I'm not sure myself why I was in the caravan. Forgive me, please. I promise I'll be good. Yeah? What? What do you all want from us? I have this flush. My cheeks are burning, aren't they? I don't want to undress. What if there's something scary on my skin? The paint is peeling off me. So ugly. My hair is disheveled and coming out. I should have been a famous singer. Whose child was crying there? Have you met ominous people in circus costumes here? I used to sing every evening. Life is hard. When you look her in the eye, your mouth just kinda opens up. Why is he interrogating the bound, that big city snake? Shabnak is an evil monster made of clay and bones. She's the murderer. Feels good to be the most prudent person in town. Olginsky is buying up whatever medicine there is. I wonder why. Is Harrispex planning to get rich here? The prices rose 5-fold over the morning. changeling has been seen in a twirling den. What could she possibly have to talk about with Andre? Is it fatal? For real? We'll all work out when the regular train comes. Can you catch a rat or a mouse in the dark? Purr, says the cat. They say Bachelor will make a proper vaccine any moment now. She has an easy stride. Where's she going all this time? So it was Clara in the cathedral tonight. They say Inquisitors can do anything. Their power is unrestricted. That thing is here somewhere. Go look for it. Markham Martell has announced that he knows of some rat prophet. Bachelor is planning to save the polyhedron at any cost. Bachelor came to the conclusion that the town has to be destroyed. So, will the town be destroyed along with the townsfolk? My path was called the Angel of Death. I'm not sure myself what I used to be in the Caravan. Life is hard. If there's enough people like me, the town will stay the same. We'll surrender ourselves to Clara unregretted. A rotten life belongs to the new mistress.
Traitors. My friend Ellinger, you must send help.
But Pharaoh, I too am trapped in my tower.
Then I will send out the orb. The destiny of Seed is no longer in our hands. Seek help, little one.
Could you catch a grouse? Or a dormouse? In the dark house? Brrr, said the cat. Happily ever after lasted for about a week and change. And there she was, lying, you know, just splayed out on the floor, glaring at them all. Just please don't touch me. Ever. I hate the feel of all that skin. Never open doors with my bare hands. Tip of my boot or a kerchief round the doorknob. Meow. Meow. Feed me. Feed me. God, how do people put up with cats? How about we build a town without any damn children? Seriously, why is no one being buried? No carts cracking the cobbles, no shovels shifting dirt in the churchyard. A vicious cat is still just as stupid. And so it is with men. Shall it rain? Shall it snow? Don't ask again, I don't know. Hope springs eternal. But you're at the wrong river. When you look into those eyes, your mouth just starts moving on its own. A shabnak, a man-eater of clay and bone and hair. She's the killer. It's throw yourself in the river, brick yourself in the basement, or get sandboxed. Why are you looking at me like that? Feels good to be so very prudent. Prudent is what I mean.
Welcome to my underground cemetery. If you die, you're all mine. If you're cool with that, please come in, goddammit. I prefer to avoid goddamn pointless disputes. I heard there was a guy crying because he followed a pretty lady and almost got sucked into a wall. Making dungeons is hard, so please look forward to trying it, goddammit. If you show the collector an item, he'll keep it for you. Hit him, and you can get it back. Don't show me this idea, Sephra. It makes me sick. I don't need no pity. Take it back. I'll be waiting for you with a brand new coffin. Splurge a little. I'll tell you, using goddamn items is the key to survival. If you press the throw button when you have an item, guess what? You can throw it during battle. Select the item you want to throw with the item select button. Don't be stupid. 1 bravo! 2 bravos! Okay, bravo! The trick to defeating meta beings is using items, getting near and slashing, all while not getting surrounded. Don't be stupid. Your vitality is at 0, so your health will start depleting. Weed a heart, you recover vitality. Please keep an eye on your remaining vitality, goddammit. Meta beings on this floor are goddamn strong. I suggest you bite an invincible bone and go straight for the pillar of light. The thing in the first room is a recovery disc. You'll recover health and vitality, so you should get on, goddammit. Press the item button to open the item screen. Bite on a warp bone and you'll teleport. If you toss it at a goddamn meta being, it'll warp somewhere else. So if you run into an enemy you don't like, toss a bone at him. Bite a warp bone and you warp. Throw a warp bone and the meta being. Other than the individual effects of each bone, you'll recover 10 health and vitality. Fighting if you get in trouble. But if you bite a bone that deals damage, you're screwed, goddammit. The number on the top left of your screen is your level. Cubits tell you how far down you are. Don't step on that! This is a recovery disc, but it's tails up. The goddamn effects are reversed. Your discs have heads and tails. The same disc could have completely opposite effects. This is placed heads up, so you'll recover health and vitality. There are a bunch of different discs besides the goddamn recovery. You just picked up a homing bone. When you throw it, it'll home in on a meta being and deal damage. Try it, goddammit. Nice hit! But if you keep throwing without looking, you might end up teary-eyed over tossing an important item. Be careful not to let your goddamn hand slip. A lot of other items, but what's important is whether you use it on yourself or throw it at the enemy. That, timing, and combinations are the key. Well, it'll stick with you as you keep using items. Throw a toxic bone and you'll poison the meta being. Tossing a boom bone will cause an explosion. Hit a meta being with an invincible bone and you'll be in trouble. Find the right time and combination to make good use of the items, goddammit. Now next up is a meta being nest. I'll be frank, there are 10 of them. Please use items to your goddamn advantage. You can only hold up to 20 items, so be careful. You should use your goddamn items before your inventory fills up. Attack by throwing works pretty well too, so try throwing, goddammit. Rock bones are hard, so don't fight it. Coffin Guy's intermediate dungeon ends after you go down here. Please, look forward to next time, goddammit! Ah yeah, one more piece of advice. There's a recovery disc by the Neuro Tower, so please use it, goddammit! See you next time!
Consciousness orb spat out items, so I picked them up. Was it you transferring items? Please don't cause me any pain right now. I haven't picked up any of your items. This is the first time I've seen this item. This is the first time I've seen this item. I'll add this to the collection in the bag on my head. This is the first time I've seen this item. I'll add this to the collection in the bag on my head. This is the first time I've seen this item. I'll add this to the collection in the bag on my head. This is the first time I've seen this item. I'll add this to the collection in the bag on my head. This is the first time I've seen this item. I'll add this to the collection in the bag on my head. This is the first time I've seen this item. I'll add this to the collection in the bag on my head. This is the first time I've seen this item. I'll add this to the collection in the bag on my head. I no longer hate stuff that hurts. I've stored your items for you.
Are you in pain? I'm sure you are. You must be suffering from the guilt you have despite not knowing what sin you've committed. There is a way to heal that sin. You know how to heal your sin. Go to the Neuro Tower. Use it. There is meaning in you using it.
all the thousands of comrades and tens of thousands of enemies, only one, only you, and you alone, obscured the vision of my dream. I submit.
Griffin! The threads of destiny are now bound as one. The promised time has come. What in life should he strive for? Is it chance that he meets those that become dear to him? What is the future of mankind? All answers flow from destiny.
Looking back, the morning comes to find your face in your grass. Take the moonlight by the turn to any side you're shedding. What is that? It's just the same. What is trying your crown? I'm spanning my grass, walking back so when my grass you're fading. I'm waiting so long. I'm waiting so long. I'm waiting so long. I'm
Anyway, a hymn of praise to Ra when he riseth in the eastern part of heaven. Behold Osiris Ani the scribe, who recordeth the holy offerings of all the gods, who saith, Homage to thee, O thou who hast come as Capera, the creator of the gods. Thou risest, thou shinest, makest bright thy mother Nut, crowned king of the gods. Thy mother Nut doeth homage unto thee with both her hands. The land of Manu receiveth thee with content, and the goddess Mat embraces thee at the 2 seasons. May he give splendor and power and triumph, and a coming forth, i.e. resurrection, as a living soul to see Horus of the 2 horizons, to the Ka of Osiris. The scribe Ani triumphant before Osiris, who saith, Hail all ye gods of the temple of the soul, who weigh heaven and earth in the balance, and who provide food and abundance of meat. Hail Teneten, one creator of mankind, and of the substance of the gods of the south and of the north and of the west and of the east. Ascribe ye praise unto Ra, the Lord of heaven, the Prince, life, health, and strength, the creator of the gods, and adore ye him in his beautiful presence as he riseth as the Atet boat. They who dwell in the heights and who dwell in the depths worship thee. Thoth and Mat, both are thy recorders. Thine enemy is given to the fire, the evil one hath fallen. His arms are bound, and his legs hath Ra taken from him. The children of impotent revolt shall never rise up again. The house of Prince keepeth festival, and the sound of those who rejoice is in the mighty dwelling. The gods are glad when they see Ra in his rising. His beams flood the world with light. The majesty of the God who is to be feared setteth forth and cometh unto the land of Manu. He maketh bright the earth at his birth each day. He cometh unto the place where he was yesterday. O mayest thou be at peace with me. May I behold thy beauties. May I advance upon the earth. May I smite the ass. May I crush the evil ones. May I destroy Apep in his hour. May I see Aptu, the fish, at the time of his creation, and the ant fish in his creation, and the ant boat in his lake. May I see Horus in charge of the rudder with Thoth. A hymn of praise to Ra when he rises in the eastern part of heaven. Behold Osiris, Kenna the merchant, who saith, Homage to thee in thy rising, thou Tumu, in thy crowns of beauty. Thou risest, thou risest, thou Ra shinest. Thou shinest at dawn of day. Thou art crowned like unto the king of the gods, and the goddesses Shuti doth homage unto thee. The company of the gods praise thee from the double dwelling. Thou goest forth over the upper air, and thy heart is filled with gladness. The Sektet boat draweth onward as Ra cometh to the haven in the Atat boat with fair winds. Ra rejoiceth, Ra rejoiceth. Thy father is Nu, thy mother is Nut, and thou art crowned as Ra Harmachis. Thy sacred boat advanceth in peace. Thy foe hath been cast down, and his head hath been cut off. The heart of the Lady of Life rejoiceth in that the enemy of her Lord hath been overthrown. The mariners of Ra have content of heart, and Anu rejoiceth. The merchant of Kenna saith, I have come to thee, O Lord of the gods, Tumachmakis, who passeth over the earth, and I know that by which thou doth live. Grant that I may be like unto one of those who are thy favored ones among the followers of the great God. May my name be proclaimed, may it be found, may it be lastingly renewed, with the oars are lifted into the Sektet boat, and the sacred boat cometh in peace. May I see Ra when he appeareth in the sky at dawn, and when his enemies have fallen at the block. May I behold Horus guiding the rudder and steering with his 2 hands. May I see the Abtu fish at the moment of his creation, and may I see the ant fish when he maketh himself manifest at creation, and the ant boat upon its lake. O thou only one, O thou mighty one, thou growing one, who dost never wax faint, and from whom power cannot be taken, the devoted servant of the Lord of Abtu. The merchant Kenna saith, Homage to thee, Heru Kuti Tumu, Heru Kapera, mighty hawk, who dost cause the body of man to make merry, beautiful of face by reason, and of thy 2 great plumes. Thou wakest up in beauty at the dawn, when the company of the gods and mortals sing songs of joy unto thee. Hymns of praise are offered unto thee at eventide. The 20 starry deities also adore thee. O thou firstborn, who dost lie without movement, arise. Thy mother showeth loving kindness unto thee every day. Ra liveth, and the fiend Nak is dead. Thou dost endure forever, and the fiend hath fallen.
Thou sailest over the sky with life and strength. The goddess Nebuchadnezzar is in the Attat boat, and the sacred boat rejoiceth. Thy heart is glad, and thy brow is wreathed with the twin serpents. A hymn of praise to Ra when he riseth in the eastern part of heaven. Behold, Osiris, Kenna the merchant triumphant, who saith, Homage to thee, O thou who risest in new, and who at thy birth dost make the world bright with light. All the company of the gods sing hymns of praise unto thee. The beings who minister unto Osiris cherish him as king of the north and of the south, the beautiful and beloved man-child. When he riseth, mortals live. The nations rejoice in him, and the spirit of Anu sings unto him songs of joy. The spirits of the town of Pi and Necken exalt him, the apes of dawn adore him, and all beasts and cattle praise him with one accord. The goddess Seba overthroweth thine enemies, therefore rejoice within thy boat, and thy mariners are content thereat. Thou hast arrived in the Attat boat, and thy heart swelleth with joy. O lords of the gods, when thou doth create them, they ascribe praises unto thee. The azure goddess Nut doth compass thee on every side, and the god Nu floodeth thee with his rays of light. O cast thou thy light upon me, and see thy beauties, me, thee, Osiris, Kenna the merchant, triumphant. When thou goest forth over the earth, I will sing praises unto thy fair face. Thou risest in the horizon of heaven, and thy disk is adored when it resteth upon the mountains to give life unto the world. Saith Kenna the merchant, triumphant, thou risest, cometh forth from the god Nu. Thou doth become young again, and art at the same as though thou wert yesterday. O mighty youth, who hast created thyself, not my hand, thou hast come with thy splendors, and thou hast made heaven and earth bright with thy rays of pure emerald light. The land of Punt is established for the perfumes which thou smellest with thy nostrils. Thou risest, O thou marvelous being in heaven, the twin serpents are placed upon thy brow, and thou art Lord of the world and the inhabitants thereof. The company of the gods and Kenna the merchant, triumphant, adore thee. A hymn of praise to Ra when he rises in the eastern part of heaven. Behold Osiris the Hunifer, triumphant, who saith, Homage to thee, O thou who art Ra, when thou risest, and Tumu, when thou settest. Thou risest, thou shinest, thou who art crowned King of the gods. Thou art the Lord of heaven, thou art Lord of earth, thou art the creator of those who dwell in the heights, and of those who dwell in the depths. Thou art the one God who came into being at the beginning of time. Thou didst create the earth. Thou didst fashion man. Thou didst make the watery abyss of the sky. Thou didst form happy the Nile. And thou art the maker of streams and of the great deep, and thou givest life to all that is therein. Thou hast knit together the mountains. Thou hast made mankind and the beasts of the field. Thou hast created the heavens and the earth. Worshipped be thou, whom the goddess Mat embraces at morn and at eve. Thou dost travel across the sky with heart swelling with joy. Lake of Testes is at peace. The fiend Nak has fallen, and his 2 arms are cut off. The Sektet boat receiveth fair winds, and the heart of him that is in his shrine rejoiceth. Thou art crowned with a heavenly form, only one provided with all things. Ra cometh forth from Nu in triumph. O thou mighty youth, thou everlasting Son, self-begotten, who didst give thyself birth. O thou mighty one of myriad forms and aspects, King of the world, Prince of Anu, Lord of eternity and ruler of the everlasting, the company of the gods rejoices when thou risest and when thou sailest across the sky. O thou who art exalted in the Sektet world, homage to thee, O Amun-Ra, thou who dost rest upon Mat, and who passest over the heaven, and every face seeth thee. Thou dost wax great as thy majesty doth advance, and thy rays are upon all faces. Thou art unknown, and canst not be searched out, his fellow except himself. Thou art the only one. Men praise thee in thy name, Ra, and they swear by thee, for thou art Lord over them. Thou hast heard with thine ears, and hast seen with thine eyes. Millions of years have gone over the world, I cannot tell the number of them, the which thou hast passed. Thy heart hath created a day of happiness in thy name of Ra. Thou dost pass over and travellest through untold spaces of millions and hundreds of thousands of years. Thou settest out in peace, and thou searest thy way across the watery abyss to the place which thou lovest. This thou doest in one little moment of time, and thou dost sink down and makest an end of the hours. Osiris, the governor of the palace of the Lord of the two lands, i.e. Seti I, Hunefer triumphant saith, Hail, my Lord. Thou that passest through eternity, and whose being is everlasting, hail, thou disk, Lord of beams of light. Thou risest, and thou makest all mankind to live. Grant thou that I may behold thee at dawn each day. A hymn of praise to Ra by Necht. The royal scribe, captain of soldiers, who said, Homage to thee, O thou glorious being. Thou who art provided with all things, O Tumar Herokutu. When thou risest in the horizon of heaven, a cry of joy cometh out of the mouth of all people. O thou beautiful being. Thou dost renew himself in thy season, in the form of the disk within thy mother Hathor. Therefore in every place every heart swelleth with joy at thy rising forever. The eastern and the western parts of heaven come to thee with homage, and give forth sounds of joy at thy rising, O Ra. Thou who art Herokuti Harmakis, the mighty man-child, the heir of eternity, self-begotten and self-born, king of earth, prince of the netherworld, governor of the mountains of Akert, i.e. the netherworld. Thou dost rise in the horizon of heaven, and sheddest upon the world beams of emerald light. Thou art born from the water. Thou art sprung from Nu, who fostered thee and ordered thy members. O thou who art crowned King of the gods, God of life, Lord of love. All the nations live when thou dost shine. The goddess Nut doeth homage unto thee, and the goddess Mat embraceth thee at all times. They who are in thy following sing unto thee with joy, and bow down to the earth when they are meet there. The God of heaven, the Lord of earth, the King of right and truth, the God of eternity, the everlasting ruler, the Prince of all the gods, the God of life, the Creator of eternity, the Maker of heaven, by whom is established all that therein is. The company of the gods rejoice at thy rising. The earth is glad when it beholdeth thy rays. The people that have been long dead come forth with cries of joy to see thy beauties. Thou goest forth over heaven and earth, made strong each day by thy mother Nut. Thou passest through the uppermost heaven, and thy heart is swellest with joy, and the lake of Testes is content thereat. The enemy hath fallen, his arms are hewn off. The knife hath cut asunder his joints, for I liveth in the beautiful. The sectet boat draweth on, and cometh into the port, the south, the north, the west, the east, turning praise to thee. Of thou unformed substance of the earth, who didst create itself, thyself, Isis, and Nephthys, salute thee. They sing unto thee in thy boat hymns of joy. They shield thee with thy hands, their hands. The souls of the east follow thee, the souls of the west praise thee. Thou art the ruler of all gods, and thou hast joy of heart within thy shrine, for the serpent Knack is condemned to the fire, and thy heart shall be joyful forever. Thy mother Nut is adjudged to thy father. Next, plate 2. The Book of the Dead, the Papyrus of Ani. Vignette. The scribe Ani, standing with hands raised in adoration before a table of offering consisting of haunches of beef, loaves of bread and cake, vases of wine and oil, fruits, lotus, and other flowers. He wears a fringed white and saffron-colored linen garment, and has a wig, necklace, and bracelets. Behind him stands his wife, Osiris, the lady of the house, the lady of the choir of Amen, Thulu, similarly robed and holding a sistrum and a vine branch in her right hand and a menat in her left. See plate 2110. 2. The menat, which is often called the counterpoise of collar, consists of a disc. What is this? This is not the book.
hate handshakes. So viciously intimate. Always making me wash my hands. Ugh! The feeling of dried soil under my fingernails. My skin is tingling. Right on my fingertips. What does that mean? Just don't touch the face afterwards. Just leave the face alone. Well knows the mouse that the cat's out of the house. Run a finger around a wine glass and she sings. Mind you, don't cut yourself. Yeah? What? What do you all want from us? I'm flushed. My cheeks are burning, aren't they? I'm afraid of undressing. What if I should spot something on my skin? I can feel the paint peeling off my body. My hair's a tangle, coming out in clumps. I could have been famous, you know. Far from here. Do I hear a child crying? I used to sing every day. At dusk. Such is life. My path was called the Angel of Death. I'm not sure myself why I was in the caravan. Forgive me, please. I promise I'll be good.